Okay, man, welcome back. Sweet. Got 2 other people back from wounds. That's a bit of supplies there, nice. I'm not going to bother building the proving ground because every time I get the proving ground early, I don't have the supplies or anything, the resources to actually be able to build anything. And there's not a whole lot that you can build. You have to research the skulljack first, which is dependent on the officer. And the skulljack's expensive.
Priority message coming through, Commander.
Okay, we lost a fair amount there.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Go get him.
Avenger plotting new course.
150 supplies. I might even pop into the black market, and I don't know. Is it crazy? But
Avenger plotting
if we
new
can afford
course.
another scientist or engineer, it's gonna give us a short-term hit. In that we'll be so tempting. Let's see what we can justify selling. I need alloy plating. I'm not going to build anytime soon. Alloys, okay, drone wrecks we need for robotics. We need 3 of them. Illyrium cores are too important. We can't sell those. I'm just trying to justify buying another engineer. The engineer will pay for itself in about 2 months, but it's surviving those 2 months. We can still come back here before the end of the month. Let's allow tech weapon or laser weapons to pop and see what we can build with our 160 supplies, alloys and Illyrium wise. If I can get 4 laser rifles out of it, and I can sell some stuff to buy, or wait, I can wait for that alien debris to finish, and then use that money plus whatever's left over from building the laser rifles to get another engineer.
Setting course for the West African sector.
Or do I get a scientist? I get the engineer because I've already completed 1 basic research. Nice, Oscar Mike training done. Let's get the other specialist in there. Although, no, actually the other specialist is in the field, I think. Okay. That reminds me, can I build a mine shield? Do I need the proving ground for that? I don't. Fulton harness, I'm gonna hold off on.
I saw Tygan muttering to himself in one of the
Okay, so this means because the GTS is open, I can pull Donkey Rod out of his Haven advisory and send him into officer training. He'll go back into Haven advisory once he's done officer training. Now, I do the technicals kind of the other way around because you need them to help your little basic guys do some damage. Now Oscar Mike is less useful there. I think we'll go focus fire and get some. I could also pay for wet work to increase XP from kills, but don't think it's the right time. 4 days, not enough time. 522 was the hours we need for a 5-day. Damn, normal infiltration. This is not going to be easy. We're looking at 9 or 10 aliens. But I got a decent squad. I got a corporal, technical, and my sharpshooter. Okay, just need to note the name of this mission. Caves Extension. Operation Caves Extension. Alright team, let's go get some recruits. I can't help but think every time you rescue a resistance op, you're like, is he a faceless? Also, if you had a battle scanner with you, wouldn't it be cool if you rescue the operatives, chuck a battle scanner, if any of them are faceless, you can reveal them and kill them right then. It really should work like that. Anyway. Another thing in having built this mine shield, I can actually consider maybe even going for a second mine shield. Because the mine shield you don't only use when you have shaken troops. A lot of the time when a sectoid is on the field, it will try to mind control the closest person. Not always. But what you can do is, you can play around with the vision so that, like say for example, I have a 6-man squad out there and I give my assault trooper and my shinobi both mine shields. When there's a sectoid on the field that I can't murder that that turn, I can manipulate the vision so much, you know, in terms of who the sectoid can see, that it can only see one of the two who have a mine shield. It does psychic shit and wastes its turn. That can be quite big. Something to think about. Okay, so resistance contacts, rounded up, yada yada. Nice, not too far away, but the big question is where's the extraction point? All the way back. I much prefer it when the extraction point is just on the other side of where you are going, because we've got so much further to go here now. Okay, do we have a shinobi on this mission? We do. Francie, you're on point.
Moving.
Always hold my breath when I do that because there's very often civilians standing around there. A rocketeer, gunner, a double rocketeer pod. Okay, that is absolutely a pod that I'm going to open up on immediately.
Moving to designated coordinates.
These nerds are begging for an ambush.
10-4.
I kind of don't mind having my specialist with a shotgun. Kind of works. Okay, the Bron will have nice command of the battlefield from up here.
I'm on it, Commander.
I do need a stock for her though.
Aye, aye.
Just thinking big weebs. Does he still have vision from up here? He will do if they come walking towards us. But I'll tell you what. Flieris, get nice and close.
I'm on it.
Because if the Overwatch goes very badly, I might actually need Flieris to get up there with his panic-inducing flamethrower. Let's hope they walk towards us. Oh, crikey. Fucking Moses. A mech. It's April, and we're dealing with mechs. So I've got a bunch of micro missiles and rockets. So I think we're going to open up with a micro missile. We will Overwatch with big weebs.
Scanning.
We will Overwatch with the sniper.
Aye, aye.
Okay, team. Operation Caves Extension. Here we go. So now, before we get going here, you can well make the argument for not going on these guys, looking for the mech and taking out the mech. But double Rocketeer is freaking terrifying, and they need to die. Okay, no kills, but soften them up nicely. Let's hope they'll run towards us. Mortar! Great shooting. Come on, nail it, Marsha. Ah, damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, damn it, indeed. So that leaves us with what? Not a whole lot. I think flasheing there is fairly safe. Fuck, I've got a Rocketeer that I can't kill this turn. Flieris, doesn't he count as being flanked by this dude? There might be some funny business going on with the vision there. Because it's showing that Rocketeer as being flanked, but Fleris as not being flanked, even though it looks like he could be. I think that micro missile rolled minimum damage for all 3 people that it hit. Like you said, there you go. Now it's showing Fleris as being flanked. Which sucks that he's flanked, but it could actually play in our favor because then this Rocketeer is more likely to shoot rather than launch a rocket, because the rocket would be way more devastating. Okay, this is a risk. There's a chance we could reveal another pod. But I categorically cannot have 2 Rocketeers out on the open. Please don't reveal more. Okay, good. The big danger here is he's going to rocket these 2. They'll take the explosion damage and they'll take the fall damage and die. Intel cache and alloy cache. Fuck, there's nothing I can do here, really. So I'm thinking of smoking off Fleris, at least protecting from the crit. But I worry then that by doing that, the Rocketeer will be more likely to rocket these 2, because these 2 are just outright dead if they get hit with a rocket. 2 damage from fall damage. Big Weebs. I don't see how Big Weeb survives this. Fuck, I don't know what to do here. Could go for a Hail Mary shotgun shot.
Moving out.
17%, Ben. To see if you can save Big Weebs and the Bron. Let's just pray he takes the flanking shot at Fleris and doesn't rocket. Please don't rocket, you son of a bitch. Double mech pod? Well, we're all dead anyway. Is this a trap mission or something? Good God. If the Rocketeer... And a muton? What? Oh, should have infiltrated. Did it say extremely light? I must also check a double sectoid muton pod. Fuck me. Don't rocket, don't rocket. Oh, thank God. Okay, we are in TROUBLE trouble.
If you say so.
This is incredibly dangerous for Francie. But that actually opens up quite a long range shot for my sniper, which is a nice surprise.
I got it, right? Burning through ammo fast.
No line of sight, unsurprisingly. Okay, we put Fleris into a spot where he can overwatch and suppress. Francie, what is your mental value? 41. Okay, so she has a fair chance of resisting the psychic bullshit. The key thing now is just to spread everybody out so that we don't get grenaded by the mechs. That's plural, mechs. I don't think now is the right time to use my smoke grenade there. I think it's actually worth overwatching because one of these mechs will be out in the open. I've got armor piercing rounds, I've got a superior expanded mag. It is worth aid protocoling because if we get super unlucky, the mechs can grenade her to destroy her cover. So the grenade AoE is about there. So here should be fine. This is bad. Bad, bad, bad. What I need is for the mechs to yellow move into range. If they get a shot off now, which it looks like it does, just suppress or shoot or miss. Oh, fuck off! Yes, Muton, stay on the roof. Miss! Miss! Oh! Okay, those two might be in rocket range. Oh god, oh god, oh god! That was a sprint, and the sectoid now. Don't do your psychic bullshit. Fuck you, fuck you. Resist, resist. Come on, Francie.
Get me out of here, please!
I think I've got revive protocol. Okay, Flairus, I need a god rocket from you here. Don't you fucking scatter, you motherfucker. Okay, shut down there is our best chance. It's a 1 in 2 chance. Or we just ice grenade him. I've got a sniper shot to finish off the mech when it falls. The thing is, so if I medkit myself, the rocket becomes more accurate because of red fog, but I think because it then counts as a second action, it then becomes less accurate again. So 2.64 scatter. Oof. If that mech doesn't fall, fuck. I think it actually straight up missed the mech. It did some nice damage to the muton, but see, that's super tempting. 4 to 6, 40% chance to do some really nice damage. But the mechs are more dangerous right now. Ah! Also, Flairus, his animation suggests to me he's not registering as being in high cover. Like, I know it shows as being in high cover, but I've been burned so much by this freaking bug. I don't know where it comes from. See, it shows him aiming at someone like that. He should be crouching behind his cover like Ben Barton is. I don't see how we get Flairus out of this alive. The big thing I have to do is kill both mechs this turn. I don't see how I do that. Okay, so does Revival Protocol end the current turn? And does Haywire Protocol end the current turn? A 1 in 2 chance is not good enough. So what happens if I do succeed the... Well, the Revival Protocol has a 100% chance to succeed on MLG, but what does she do then, really? She can't flashay the mechs. I have to disable or kill both mechs this turn. Can I get a frag grenade on the roof there to make that one take damage and fall damage? Yes, but then I can't frost bomb that one. And then that leaves Big Weebs in half cover. See, the frag grenade is a chance that it doesn't destroy the cover. And then all I've done is do a small bit of damage. That doesn't help. I turn that 81 into a 91. I think the mechs are more dangerous. Okay, I have to give myself the best chance of destroying at least one mech. But the thing is, half cover is just death. There's not any high cover I can get to. It's there, but that doesn't really help. At least this is solid half cover. I think I have to revive. And then hope that we succeed with the shutdown on that one, which then allows me to Ben Barton, please don't fuck this up. If you supercharge this mech, we're all gonna die. Okay, rip, we're all dead. Rip.
It's too well shielded.
I felt like I had to do that though. Such a risk.
Head in there now.
Well, we are firmly in squad wipe territory now. But I feel like being defensive now is not the play.
Suck on this.
Shotgun always the approach now, just to give us the best chance of having anyone get out of this alive. That mech had better fall. Good, so there's the shred, there's the armor damage, there's the fall damage. So I've got 5 hit points there. Okay, so this needs to hit, and it needs to... So 92% chance to hit, and 66% chance to kill. It just mustn't roll minimum damage. And it must crit, that's actually quite important. And I could just go crazy for Flachet here. If I do that with Francie, I'm pretty much suiciding her if I do that. But Flieris is in grenade death range. I feel like I need to do something crazy to mess with this mech. Because if the mech just stands there and grenades here, it kills Flieris and takes away Big Weebs' cover. I think this is my best chance of getting everybody out alive. Because I can hopefully shoot and kill this mech here. And then hope just by being hyper aggro, it does the minimum damage, but thank God for the AP rounds. We've still got a mutant out there with a plasma grenade. That'll get reposted and get me killed. That is a chance of killing the officer. But then Francie is 100% dead. At least here she's still behind high cover.
Armor still holding.
Okay. Here come the deaths.
I don't feel so good.
Okay, the sectoid can be flashbanged or flashade if MLG somehow survives this. I'm expecting him to just grenade. If we're lucky, he'll shoot and miss. Oh, okay, minimum damage. Oh, thank God.
That was close.
Flieris, have you still got your big rocket? No, you don't. He does have his micro missiles though. I can maybe hit all 3 here. I can flashbang those 2. Okay, so we flachet there to kill that sectoid. That's the first move. Ice grenade. Can I hit both? I can't. I would need 4 squares. We've still got a supercharged mech here that we need to take care of. And I think this is my best bet here. With rapid targeting, armor piercing. If the Bron rolls max damage, she could kill it. Come on, max damage. Minimum damage. So I need 4 more points of damage there. This is a trap, don't do that. It'll repost you. And I've got 29% aim anyway. I don't have remote heal, unfortunately. How the hell can Flieris not see the muton? I can see the muton there and suppress it. See, I would like to aid protocol MLG and have a flachet there. These guys would have to come up this way then to get flanks on her. That's if Francie hits the shot. She's badly wounded. If she whiffs that sectoid shot, that's disastrous. 82. Oh! Clutch.
It's dead. It has something over here.
So currently MLG and the Bron
This is the package.
are just trying to one-up each other for who's MVP in this mission. Because I need to disable the Muton and the officer and finish off the mech this turn. How the fuck do I do that? I can't get a double ice grenade here. What's more dangerous? The Muton? That's the officer is far less dangerous. But then that leaves me with a shot, 50% shotgun shot, which is the best I'm going to get. Ben Barton is marked. So the frag grenade is 2, 3, 4, 5, so 50% chance to kill the mech. Frag grenade is 2 to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, also 50% chance. Fleerus, what can Fleerus do? He can't move forward on flamethrower. The micro missile is 3 to 4, so it's a 50% chance to kill. Like that could be good, and then we can freeze the. I can hit all 3. I think that's worth it. Just keep wounding the Muton. I don't have the damage fall off. But if I do this, then I don't have the suppression on the Muton. That's 2 to 5 damage, 50% chance. If we get lucky, it kills the mech. If it doesn't, I've still got Fleerus. Oh, I should have moved to high cover. Oh, praise Orange Jesus. Now, Fleerus has got a suppression up, but the argument to be made is that suppression didn't work last time. And there's one sectoid who can move forward and do psychic bullshit on Fleerus while he's suppressing.
Moving.
But I think I'm just going to trust the suppression. If nothing else, this will confirm that suppression doesn't work on the technical. Because he's definitely in range. I really wish the hit numbers would stay up longer there. Okay, Razor Corpse, please. Good. There is still an officer shooting at someone who's marked, which is quite dangerous. Oh!
I'm pinned down here.
Okay, 4. Okay, technically 3 left. Do I dare to dream that we can maybe get out of this alive? Damn. McDonald doesn't have a visual on anyone or anything. Fleerus is a 61% shot there. That's not great though. Can move up here and I can freeze the Muton. And once again we can flashay the sectoid. But then I need a plan for the officer. That's half cover, but at least it's directional.
We might need this.
Advanced scope, nice. Okay, zombies killed. So I feel like what we need to do is we need to freeze the Muton and overwatch the officer. How likely is McDonald to get an overwatch shot? Not very likely. I'm going to blue move forward and pistol overwatch. There's an outside chance she can pistol overwatch on that officer as he runs through the doorway.
Good copy. Moving on target.
So the mark on Ben Barton should wear off. Ooh, double flashbang, that's big. Is there any chance that I can smoke the Bron? No, not without.
Take a good look.
The thing is, that Muton still has 62 aim. And the Muton can... Okay, it can't move there for the flank. But it can take a 42% shot. Can he go 1, 2, 3 there into a flank? He can. Fuck. So I've got to freeze him. Freeze the Muton. Shoot at the Advent officer.
Yes, Commander.
A 61% chance, the best chance I have. Suppression's not really going to help. I'm almost too afraid to move. I don't want to have any tomfoolery with this ice grenade.
I'm on the move.
The frag grenade doesn't really help.
Frag out.
So what I hope is that Fleris can land the 61% shot and badly wound the officer, which will then reduce its mobility so that it can't get the flank on Francie. The other option is suppress, hoping that the AI will just glitch out and stand there and shoot back. Because with the suppression, does suppression lower movement range? Aim and shoot them if they move. I feel like the suppression is a safer option.
Come on, focus.
Okay, it looks like he's going right. Okay, good. He didn't get the flank on Francie, and the AI has spazzed out. Thank goodness. God, reinforcements coming any second. Now, it's super tempting to flécher the Muton because it can't riposte when it's frozen. Can anybody get into flank range on that officer? Get those fucking icons out the way. That should be a flank.
Copy that.
Go on, big weebs. 65%, not great. Clutch! So clutch! Micro missiles to hopefully destroy the door. Well, Fléché will do 5 to 7. So 5, 6, 7, 33% chance to kill outright. Let's set him on fire
I'm on it, Commander.
and shoot at him. And then that lets me Fléché from that block right next to it. Okay, sweet, he's panicked, so I don't have to run in and Fléché. Okay, oh my god!
Time to motor.
Reinforcements coming soon, and I need my lads to gather up and heal each other. Is there any other gear sitting on the floor? Yes, there is. Okay, he's burning, and he's panicked. Who's carrying medkits? MLG. She can actually heal herself and take a shot.
Get up and get back out there. That's it. Gonna need to reload soon.
My god. That was insanity. Double mech pod, double sectoid, plus Muton. Fuck my face. That was scary. Okay, Ben Barton, just sprint in there and get those VIPs. We can forget getting corpses. We need to set up for Overwatch. We can maybe get one of the Mutons out though.
Don't move.
If I get one corpse out of this mission, I want the Muton corpse. To get us one step closer to plasma grenades. Jesus, I'm shaking. That was insanity. It's not just that it was 11 aliens. It was 2 mechs and a Muton. And it's April. It's so early on.
Tap, rack, bang. Head in there now.
Am I safe from the fire in that square? I am not. Let's just wait a bit.
Yes, Commander.
If things go incredibly and implausibly well, we can get both mech corpses out and the muton corpse. But that's pretty unlikely, honestly. Reinforcements on the next pod, surely. There you go.
Affirmative.
Let's set up for Overwatch and get near the corpses.
I see, Commander.
High speed, Commander.
On the move. Hacking in.
You know what would have been useful this mission? Laser weapons. I happen to know that this doesn't work with this bunch of mods that I'm using. So we're going to go for the 2 new rebels join. Come on, Ben Barton, get it! Get it! Go on, my son! Yes! Oh, so that if I get these other rebels out, that's +5, and we may well have a full haven of 13 resistance warriors.
Overwatching.
Roger that.
We still have a long way to go to get to the extraction zone, though. So we'll finish laser weapons and then do the officer autopsy, which I believe gives us the AWC as well, which, given how many wounds we're taking and how consistently we're taking wounds, I need to make that AWC a priority. The thing is, this early on, everything's a priority. Overall, I think it's got to be laser weapons, AWC, and then proving ground.
Come get some.
The shifting of attack.
Okay, not too bad. Let's hope they are in Overwatch range.
Got some advent here.
Nice.
Not good.
Come on, guys, you've got head triggers. Good shooting, McDonald.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, who do we have where? The Flachet is always a very good option. Might not need to, though. Because that's one, and that's the other one.
Moving up.
Aye, aye.
We're at 86% chance to shoot at that guy there. 80%. Of course.
On reserves.
What kind of shot do you have? 46. You can get around for the flankerino though. Pistol shot for the style kill. Execution style, love it.
Hostile eliminated.
Right on the chest, good lad. Okay, Tiberius, you got to get back here. You can grab that muton corpse on the way back.
Got it. Moving.
Recruit Jax Teller. Get out of there, buddy. Well, that's an awesome name. Olamilekan Chinedu. Olamilekan. Olamilekan. Oli. Ola. I think we'll call him Oli for short. Mavivi. I get Benga. And who's that? Iman Molosi. Not grab the reload. It's not a free reload. Fuck the reload.
Keep an eye on things. Got it.
So what I'm hoping now is we can get to the evac zone without having to deal with the next reinforcement pod. Problem is that evac zone is miles away. I'm going to see if I can get McDonald to carry out the other mech corps, because she's not going to be much use to overwatching anyway with her sniper rifle. Where is the other mech corps? Oh, perfect. There it is.
On my way.
Ben Barton is quite far behind though. Is it up on the roof? No, it's in that little courtyard there.
I'm on it, Commander.
Looks like we are 2 turns away from getting most of our people out.
Got it. Move
And if Francie can just drop that corpse in the evac zone, then someone else can even evac it.
Rolling.
I really hope Ben can pick the corpse up from there now. Oh, he's 1 square away.
Affirmative.
We're
Moving
going to have to
out.
cover Ben as he gets out. Don't forget the buddy system, guys. Everyone take a buddy.
Roger that.
And get out of here. So we've got 5 more Haven recruits. We should take bets on how many of the 5 are going to be faceless. All 5? Wouldn't surprise me. God, I need a new computer. The frame rate is dreadful. But then again, XCOM2 has always been pretty bad with frame smoothness.
Moving out.
So I'm expecting reinforcements to come in now this turn. The big question then is, can Ben Barton get to the evac zone in 2 turns? Oh, awesome, we get the extra turn. Fantastic.
I'm on it, Commander.
Got it. Moving.
It's going to be a hell of a discussion to see who gets MVP on this mission. It's either the Bron or MLG. I think you got to give it to MLG though. She was like right behind enemy lines. She survived getting shot by a friggin' mech right to the face. I cannot believe I got out of this with no one dying.
Copy that.
I must be exceptionally lucky or very good at this game. Okay, good. I think we're all out. It is a real pity about all the wounds though. That being said, I think we've had 3 or 4 soldiers just come out of the med bay now, out of being wounded.
Yes, Commander.
Getting it done.
Ben Bullet Holes Barton. I don't care if it says Tiberius. His nickname is Bullet Holes. If you had seen season 6 or 7, that poor guy. I'll never forget, on his very first mission we made him an assault trooper.
Just in time.
And he took a laser shotgun to the face, which one-shot him down to bleeding. I managed to save him, get him out. He was out for like 37 days. I get him back on his second mission. He gets shotgun to the face again, and he gets knocked out again, bleeding. He's out again for another 37 days again. On his third mission, well, he didn't get shotgun. I think he got shot by a muton, and then he died outright. Wow, incredible, absolutely incredible. Our MVP has got to be MLG. Dealt the most damage, made the most attacks, most under fire. Okay, well, I was going to say she would have moved the furthest, but obviously Tiberius had to go get the VIPs out. Holy shit, I can't believe we got through that. Well done, everyone. That was crazy. That was fucking crazy. We actually gonna have to move out of West Africa. I feel like the advent strength is getting too difficult for us. If we had laser weapons, it's a very different story though. Damn good ground is kind of meh. Phantom is rubbish. Center mass is unbelievable. It's got to be center mass. Okay, and then there's that weird bug where I have to promote her from the barracks. Illyrium, advanced scope is nice. Combat awareness. Combat awareness is kind of meh. 2 mech wrecks, a muton corpse, and 2 trooper corpses. Oh, okay, 2 of those were recruits. Thought those would have been all just Oli Chinedu. 62 aim is kind of rubbish. Nice movement, decent hit points, decent dodge. And then Jax Teller. Oh, incredible aim. Look at the, wow, what a superstar. Like his mental resistance sucks. This is going to be our alpha rifleman. Look at this. 74 aim, positive defense, positive dodge, 14 mobility, 4 hit points. Fuck yeah, Jax Teller. He's going to be incredible. I could make him a gunner as well. But I tend to find that the infantrymen come online a bit quicker. It's got to be Sapper. I like needle grenade, explosives, no destroy loot, rapid deployment. Activate this ability before throwing or launching a support grenade, and the throw will not cost an action. So I can activate that, launch the ice grenade, and then follow up with a frag. But it's got to be Sapper. Can destroy many cover objects. The increased cover destruction is priceless, and it's their job. That's the Grenadier's primary job. Center mass. Give me that damage, them deeps. Apparently, if I could promote you twice, I would. Shadow Step is good. Executioner is okay. But combatives. You can parry melee attacks and counter-attack with your melee weapon. Also gain plus 10 dodge. So 34 dodge, and I haven't even given her a dodge PCS yet. A level 3 dodge PCS should give her 33 for a total of 67 dodge. So 2/3 of the time she's going to dodge. I have to keep this girl alive. She's got superstar written all over her. In fact, what is there a dodge PCS available? No, only combat awareness. We will slap that onto one of the rangers. Annette Durand. Removing iron skin. Yeah, fine. I need to think long and hard about whether I want to build a second mine shield. It may well be worth it. See, advent strength with only 2 there. And yet oof. The missions have got to be vulnerable. That was a normal infiltration, and good lord, that was brutal. 2 days from laser weapons, though. I have one other question for you guys who might know more about Long War 2 than me. And that is, how does advent strength relate to the objective of liberating a region from advent control? So, I've never discovered a lead. I've been playing this game for so long, I've never managed to discover a lead. What I do know is that you get a mission where it'll say, hack the objective, find a lead. Like, is that the first part in liberating this area? But it's only 4 days though, so I can't do that. Even if I boosted infiltration, it would only give me 6 days. 3 days for a scientist, that's not doable. Oh, baby!
Commander, with the Advent officer currently in cold storage, we should perform the autopsy as soon as possible.
10 Illyrium. Render an Illyrium core. Just go, we are rushing level 2. So the muton autopsy, I think the plasma grenade is gated behind something else as well. I don't have the tech tree here. You have to do the muton autopsy, then you need something else, like advanced explosives or something, which is a proving ground project. It's not easy to get to. And then the requirements to make a muton, a single plasma grenade is quite hard. You need muton corpses, you need Illyrium. It's really hard. Do we stop in for the officer autopsy for the AWC? No, we are going to disassemble Elerium core, 8 Elerium crystals. But before I decide, let's just see what we can build laser weapon wise, because we obviously need more Elerium.
The Advent administration views our current band of renegades.
So we need 1 Elerium crystal.
An actual threat, or more of a nuisance.
1 and 1. So it seems pretty clear that we're going to need to go to the black market and go buy some Elerium. Did we not get any prototypes when we unlocked? Okay, good. I got 5 laser rifles and 1 laser pistol. Excellent. Excellent. So eventually we're going to need a total of 2 full squads worth of laser weaponry. So eventually we need 8 laser rifles, 4 laser pistols, 2 laser shotguns, 2 laser sniper rifles, and 2 laser cannons.
As far as I can tell,
I think it's pretty clear now that we can't afford to get the 3rd engineer. Let's just start ourselves researching something while we go to the black market.
Commander, the lab is currently idle. We're
Yeah.
wasting valuable time and resources by not conducting the Advent.
What was that? That was mission 6. So by mission 7 we'll have laser weapons. I think that this is probably the quickest I've ever managed to rush laser weaponry.
Market is open.
And by Odin's beard, do we ever need it? 66 supplies for Elerium. Trooper Corps is a good price. These are fairly easy to get as well. I'm going to sell both Viper Corpses because we can pretty easily get more of them. And I don't need to dissect them anytime soon. Elerium cores are too precious. We've got 105 supplies plus another 60 coming. So now I've pretty much got to decide between the engineer and getting another, or buying the Elerium. Let's look at the timing here. 16 days. In 10 days we are getting how much supplies? 52.
Is open.
So okay, I've got 105 plus 52 coming is 177. 177 minus 1 is 21. So I would need another 45 supplies if I want the Elerium crystals and the engineer before the end of the month. It's worth trying. I need alien alloys anyway. A mech, no wait, a drone wreck will give us the 2 alloys we need.
Setting course for Sector 11.
And we're up to 91 intel. Good. Almost got our 3rd country made contact with. It's going to be very hard to even be able to build any of the advanced laser weaponry once we finished researching it, but I want to give myself every chance of being able to build those level 2 weapons in 9 days' time. Combat awareness, bonus defense and armor when in Overwatch, that's not really a huge problem. 6 days 11 for 25 intel, let's do it. And this should find us a lead. This will give us the intel we need to make contact with our next country. Where is my ranger? Durand? I know you're shaking, baby, don't worry, I've got you a mine shield. And a laser rifle! Yes! So 79 accuracy. I don't know if I want to give Durand the AP round. I think it might be the right choice. But the Bron is available, so we'll take her along. She needs the AP round to offset the lack of damage from the non-laser weapon, but she's got center mass as well. Laser pistoli, very nice. That loadout is fine. Okay, we need a specialist. Gremlin Mark II we'll get once we get robotics. I think medkit plus, honestly, an Anascal vest. The Lauren Petit is super important and his hit points are not good enough. My ranger I'm going to give the other medkit to. I don't want her poisoned. Her damage is so important. We need at least a Shinobi and or an assault trooper, but that's only a squaddy assault, so okay, so Big Weebs, it's up to you to be removing the Overwatch. That loadout is fine. Mikey Store or Hitlist Martins? What type of mission is this? Hacking. I think I prefer the Shinobi. It's only a squaddy though. He doesn't have the extra slash ability, and that aim could let us down. Hitlist Martins, 65 aim. Just compare the assault rifle, 4 to 7 damage compared to a 4 to 6, just less crit chance. Honestly, I think the laser rifle is better for him right now. The Shadow Keeper, maybe. Okay, strip all weapon upgrades. Are there any PCSs available? No. But my ranger, advanced scope, advanced expanded. Is there an advanced hair trigger? Nice. So direct fire and Overwatch, excellent. Maybe the scope I can switch out for something else. The autoloader, but I think 5 shots is plenty. Okay, my Sharpshooter, scope, advanced expanded. The suppressor could be good, but I like the autoloader just to keep her going. Nice, that's 5 rounds and 2 autoloads. That's 15 shots in a row she can take. Hair trigger, please. Autoloader, advanced suppressor. Just want to be absolutely sure there's nothing that I'm missing here. Okay, so that's the ranger setup. Of the 2 medkits is correct. The Sharpshooter has the laser rifle. My assault trooper has the chance of getting himself back into stealth. My Grenadier has 3 grenades with sapper. No upgrades on his rifle, but that's fine. He needs to be launching grenades all the time. He's the way that we're going to have to remove Overwatch, which is not ideal. Hitlist, you are in non-regulation gear, my man. As an assault trooper, let's give you some sort of helmet. Delta, maybe. Delta 2 looks kind of cool, and I can give you a lower face prop. Attack mask. Oh, the Muton mask looks badass. Taken from the corpse of that first slain Muton we brought back. I don't know what makes the rookie think he can get away with taking that as a trophy. He didn't kill it, but oh well. Oh, and that is non-regulation camo that you are wearing, my friend. Big Weebs, that's non-regulation. The colors are right. But we are going for the urban environment camo this playthrough. Look good, Feel good, play good, play well, I should say. I like the blots. Like classic looks great as well, but digital is what we're going for this playthrough. That's digital, that's digital. Alright, our first laser weapons mission, finally. Operation Ripe Camp. Durand, the Bron, Lieutenant, Big Weebs, hit list. Good luck, men. Go hack that objective, get us the intel, we make contact with South America.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Holy shit, I'm feeling good. So considering how last season went, we had it a bit easier in the early game, but then mid to late we went off a cliff. Whereas now we've really struggled in the early game, but I feel like in the last 2 episodes we've made huge strides. Getting one of our first active mission that was flawless, and now having a mission where we got no fewer than 5 Haven advisors, which I've forgotten to assign. And we've gotten laser weapons. Feeling good. Feeling very good. Okay, so I don't think we need more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 on intel is more than enough. How many in total? 9, that's 12, so we'll keep 1 person on recruiting, because I think 13 is the maximum. So have you on recruit, everybody else go on supply. And then the intels, it's 8 intel, 3 supplies, 11 is 12 with recruit. Good. And then where's the officer training? Michael Stubbs in 3 days. Oh no, Kenneth Ward 2 days. He can be back as Haven advisor. And this is a squaddy. Captain Wardy will take him out in a mission. Give him officer training ability. Okay, feeling much better, and I'm looking forward to this first laser weapons mission. Thanks for watching, friends. I'm Stobbie149. This is Long War 2. All pods active. We're not done yet. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.